So I mentioned in my 1-minute Star Wars review video that the ending of The Phantom Menace was ruined due to cross-cutting issues, and now I would like to fully explain what I mean by this by analyzing the third act of the film. So first off, I just want to point out how perfect the lightsaber battle at the end of the movie really is. The revealing of Darth Maul through the music is perfect.
We'll handle this.
We'll take the long way.
Qui-gon and Obi-Wan are at the top of their Jedi game. There's a double-sided lightsaber, and just look at this. Duel of the Fates is freaking amazing. The setting is cool, it's shot and edited well, and the choreography is great. A lot of people say that this was over-choreographed, but I think it works here. Of course the original trilogy didn't have anything like this because Luke was inexperienced, and Vader was mostly just toying with him throughout the fights. This style works. Anyway, the fight goes on with the music until this happens, and it takes a second to quiet down a bit. No music, but the sound of these energy wall things. Nothing but slow anticipation. Qui-Gon, the patient Jedi Master, kneels and waits while the impatient Sith paces, taunting him. I love this shot of Maul's lightsaber tapping the wall in extreme anticipation. This moment of silence helps us build up what the finale of the fight will be in our heads. We are ready for their blades to clash again. And then... Obi-Wan now waits in anticipation, ready to let his anger out on the Sith Lord. The moment arrives, and you can see his emotions just in how he's fighting. Then, this happens. He is taunted by Maul. He uses the Force to defeat him, proving himself worthy to officially move up from Jedi in training to Jedi Knight. This entire fight is just perfect. You learn so much about these characters through their facial expressions and how they fight, without a single word of dialogue. To be honest, this is the only part of the entire movie that I find really any entertainment value in. But there's one big issue with the whole thing.
This is tense!
You constantly cut away to things you don't care about. The space battle is boring and average, Padme doing all this stuff is boring, and the gun battle is just annoying to watch. Just as you really start to get into the awesomeness and emotion of this, you cut away to something stupid like this. Overall, this just causes whatever intense emotions I'm feeling from the good scene to dissipate before we go back to it, and I have to build up that emotion all over again. Imagine if this battle was the only thing being focused on at this moment. How much of that intense emotion you'd be feeling by the time this happens. And this. Seriously. Every time I watch this movie, I really start to get into it, and then it's ruined by all this crap.
R2, get us off this autopilot. It's gonna get us both killed.
It's a little disjointed.
Seems like a lot of short scenes.
It's bold in terms of jerking people around, but I may have gone too far in a few places.
Really, George? You sure about that? As you can tell, this really pisses me off. I mean, can you blame me? There's finally something worth watching in this movie, and it's ruined by this.
Look, there they are. That's where the autopilot's taking us.
Put down your weapons. They win this round.
Qui-gon told me to stay in this cockpit, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Using the boomer.
He said don't have a boomer. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Viceroy, your occupation here has ended.
After her. This one's a decoy.
Take this. And this. Whoa.
Now, Viceroy, we will discuss a new treaty.
Jump, Jana! Jump!
Now this is pod racing.